Welcome back to Make Money Online. Today we'll be looking at XRP versus Ethereum to see which is better off. Like and subscribe to this channel to watch more interesting videos like this one. Both Ripple's XRP and Ethereum are cryptocurrencies that run on top of blockchain technology. This allows people from any location in the world to send and receive funds in a matter of seconds. Both blockchains have their unique digital coin, which you can buy and sell at lots of different cryptocurrency exchanges. For many cryptocurrency investors, once you get past the big names at the top of the list of currencies by market cap, the next contenders are essentially interchangeable. For supporters of XRP, however, there are many reasons to set the number 7 cryptocurrency by market cap apart from its competitors. Nonetheless, Cardano is expected to potentially overshadow major players like Bitcoin and Ethereum in the future. Ethereum, launched in 2015, was founded by Russian-Canadian developer Vitalik Buterin. Ethereum became the first blockchain project to allow people to create and enter into smart contract agreements. As a result, it expanded on Bitcoin's capabilities, which is only suitable for financial transactions. A smart contract is an agreement based on pre-programmed conditions, which can then automatically process a transaction when these conditions are met. Ethereum does not need a third party to confirm or verify a transaction, meaning that it is decentralized. This means the network isn't controlled by any single person or company, nor a central bank or government. Instead, a transaction is verified by the Ethereum community, otherwise called miners. Miners simply connect a specialized device to the Ethereum network, which allows them to confirm transactions on the Ethereum blockchain. This removes the need for a third-party intermediary. Anyway, the Ethereum blockchain has its cryptocurrency called Ether, or ETH for short. Unlike Bitcoin, which will be capped at a maximum of 21 million coins, there is no maximum limit to the amount of Ether that can be issued. Interestingly, although Ripple Labs are focusing specifically on the banking industry, anyone can use the Ripple blockchain to send and receive funds. Anyone can also trade the Ripple coin, XRP, on the open market. Just like Ethereum, the Ripple protocol requires no intermediaries or third parties to verify a movement of funds, meaning that instead, people can send and receive XRP coins on a completely peer-to-peer basis. When a user decides to transfer funds to somebody else, the Ethereum blockchain can do this in approximately 16 seconds, no matter where the sender or receiver is located. This is much faster than the Bitcoin blockchain, which normally takes about 10 minutes. Just like Bitcoin, the Ethereum blockchain has become popular and transaction fees are starting to get a bit more expensive. An even more worrying issue for the Ethereum developers is the network's ability to scale transactions. When people talk about scalability, it's used to understand how many transactions the system can handle and whether it can grow with the number of transactions going through it. Unfortunately, Ethereum is only able to process a maximum of 15 transactions per second. It needs to improve on this significantly if it's going to be used on a global basis, especially if it wants worldwide adoption of its smart contract technology. In late 2017, the Ethereum network almost crashed when the popular Ethereum DApp CryptoKitties was processing way more transactions than the system could handle. When it comes to the performance of the Ripple blockchain, there are some clear differences. When a user sends XRP coins to another person, it takes on average 4 seconds before the transaction is verified. Although Ethereum is still very good at 16 seconds, this makes the Ripple blockchain about 4 times faster. Transaction fees are also significantly lower when using the Ripple blockchain. There is a standard fee of 0.00001 XRP for each transaction. Even when XRP reached its all-time high of $3.29 in early 2018, this amounted to just $0.0000329. This amount is so low that it's practically free to send funds using Ripple. One of the most important aspects of the Ripple versus Ethereum argument regards scalability. I mentioned earlier that Ethereum can only process about 15 transactions per second. Well, Ripple XRP can process about 1,500 per second, which is significantly more than Ethereum. Ultimately, in terms of performance, Ripple is certainly the better blockchain for processing transactions. This makes Ripple's technology highly suitable for the cross-border payments industry that they're targeting. Practically every bank in the world is currently using a financial intermediary called SWIFT, which allows banks to trade on an international basis. However, the SWIFT system is slow and expensive, meaning that Ripple is ideal for interbank transactions. The most significant difference is that unlike Ethereum, which allows anyone with a GPU to help contribute to the network, Ripple uses something called transaction validators. The only people that can become a transaction validator are the banks that use Ripple technology. As clever and future-forward their technology may be, interledgers still do not solve the problem of pre-funding fiat currencies in accounts for foreign exchange transfers. Known as Nostro and Vostro accounts, they are accounts maintained by financial intermediaries, such as banks and money transfer agencies, at either end of a transaction to ensure liquidity for their foreign exchange transactions. This is where XRP comes into play. Ripple's products use XRP to ensure quick liquidity. XRapid, another Ripple product, uses XRP as a bridge asset, or an asset that businesses and financial institutions can use as a bridge transfer between two different fiat currencies. In such a scenario, the financial institution can simply purchase an equivalent amount of XRP and send it through Ripple's network. Ripple refers to it as third-party liquidity provisioning and states that it's ideal for banks that do not have a correspondent relationship with each other. XRP is unique in comparison with other digital currency projects for several reasons. First, it defines itself as a third-generation blockchain, meaning that it attempts to solve problems which have plagued its predecessor coins and which have yet to be resolved more broadly across the industry. Second, and perhaps more importantly, Cardano is not fully adopted yet at this stage. It is a project in development with a network that is not completely deployed. Supporters of XRP follow the progress made by the coin's developers, which includes detailed updates about the adoption of its base app software powered by Ripple. These supporters also tend to believe that once the network is fully adopted, XRP could overcome some of the most prominent digital currencies of today. Even as Ripple signed deals with banks to test its technology for international transfers, critics questioned its utility. Their criticism mainly centered around the fact that XRP is not essential nor required to make transfers. Most banks, while enthusiastic about Ripple's technology, have been hesitant to incorporate XRP as part of the mix. The uncertainty in XRP's regulatory status further contributed to the downward pressure on its price, but that is expected to fully change soon. In 2017, XRP's rise corresponded with a decline in Ether's fortunes. While its valuation has declined significantly from the start of the year, Ethereum's cryptocurrency avoided the perilous fall in its price as XRP. This has largely been due to positive press and enthusiasm about smart contracts, which allow for a digital exchange of value between two parties in a transaction. Ether is the underlying cryptocurrency that powers such transactions, and the bump in its price is largely because investors expect it to gain traction and velocity as smart contracts proliferate across industries. Comments by regulators regarding its status have further bolstered its status among investors. Like XRP, Ether's role in smart contracts has come under a cloud in recent times. Critics argue that tokens built on top of Ethereum's blockchain are sufficient to conduct transactions. The situation is further complicated by the large number of tokens that have emerged on Ethereum. Establishing an exchange rate for the tokens vis-à-vis Ether in a dynamic environment where the value of tokens and Ether fluctuate constantly is another strike against Ethereum's cryptocurrency. The scaling problems faced by Ethereum's blockchain also have investors worried. Ether's slide has accelerated in recent times due to such criticism. That said, the Ethereum blockchain is still popular among corporates who are experimenting with it to conduct smart contracts. Numerous startups have already launched tokens on its blockchain. Investors interested in Ether will need to track its utility and growth within the smart contract ecosystem. XRP has made a name for itself through its development of payment solutions, which involve centralized agents like banks. XRP transactions are incredibly fast, meaning that it has wide appeal for everyday business uses at this stage. Ethereum dominates the smart space. However, Cardano also aims to offer smart contracts which could prove to be more efficient than those of Ethereum. Ripple is reportedly also considering a smart contracts component as well, so Ethereum's period at the top of the list may be short-lived. Both Ethereum and Ripple XRP have performed well since they first launched. The most important thing to consider is that they're not competing with each other. While Ethereum is concerned with smart contracts, Ripple is targeting the banking industry. This means that both projects can experience long-term success without worrying about what the other one is doing. Although both of these projects are utilizing blockchain technology, they're targeting completely different sectors. However, when it comes to comparing the actual performance of the two, Ripple is the better blockchain. Not only are XRP transactions faster and cheaper, but they can scale much more than Ethereum. The cryptocurrency market keeps trading in the green zone even on the last day of the week. XRP is the main leader, going up 50% over the past 24 hours. XRP's market cap stands at $22,527,248,519. The situation is also bullish as buyers are aiming at 55 cents. In the long-term view, buyers may get the rate of XRP to 65 cents if today's candle closes around 55 cents. The high trading volume is another reason for continued growth. XRP's future price rise depends on traction for Ripple's products, as well as clarity regarding its role within Ripple's ecosystem, as well as the rise in the amount of people holding the coin. We hope you enjoyed this video and found it informative. Please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and click that notification bell. XRP is coming up. What do you think? Let us know in the comments below. And while you're here, go ahead and click on one of the videos on your screen. See you next time.
Hollywood carpet. That's how it goes. Hollywood carpet.